We should go. It's dangerous here. Get away with that. Look out!
I'm in.
It's amazing that it's still here.
That's not any use to me now. Too easy.
This is a nice place.
Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here. Please, leave immediately.
You don't know what I'm looking for.
Your search is none of my concern. Please leave.
I know about your plan to stop the hybrid.
My plan to stop the hybrid? What exactly do you think you know? And how did you get that information?
I can help you. I know my way around the Ice Palace. I can get you to the hybrid.
The only people who have been inside the Ice Palace are Albs. So, what are you? A separatist, a spy, or a liar?
I am an Alb. Well, I was before the ELEX cleared my system. It was my raider that was shot down in the mountains near Goliath. I was betrayed by my own people, and I want to know why.
So, you want my help to get revenge? That's not the best motive. I trust you. You get your revenge. And then what's to stop you taking ELEX and turning back into an Alb?
If you've gotten to the Ice Palace by that point, what do you care?
What's to say you aren't still serving the hybrid?
The fact you're still breathing.
Let's say you're speaking the truth. Tell me what the hybrid knows about my plans.
That you are researching the properties of ELEX. That you're planning to transmute it into mana. That gives you power and makes ELEX both unusable by the hybrid and poisonous to Albs.
You've been told nothing that couldn't have been guessed at.
When my raider crashed, I was on a mission to find you to learn more. If the hybrid still wants that information, they'll send someone else to finish the mission and to kill you.
I've dealt with several Albs that have tried.
And it's delayed you and your research each time. Whatever the hybrid is doing, He's close to succeeding. He has time on his side. You don't.
And? What do you want in return for helping me?
Whatever is happening in Zakor has to be why someone sabotaged my mission and had me set for execution. We both need to get into the Ice Palace.
Then you're out of luck. There's no way to get in unnoticed. You won't even make it up the ramp to the gates.
Not alone, but you have a plan to get in. Take me with you.
You've talked. You said nothing. Now do as I asked and leave.
I trained with the Elexitors. I know how they think. I know my way around the Ice Palace. Do you really think you can reach the hybrid without me?
I'm supposed to trust you with the future of Magalan? Based on a few words? No. If you want me to believe you can get me into the Ice Palace, then first you show me that you can get inside an Alb converter. If you want me to believe you will help me stop the hybrid, then you get inside each of those converters and you shut them down. When all 5 of those converters have stopped, then I will believe you.
You expect me to deactivate all 5 converters?
Those machines have fed the Albs for too long. The less ELEX the Albs have, the weaker they become, and the safer it is for the rest of our world. Will you help us?
You should hold only the Elexitors and the hybrid responsible for the converters.
So, all the other Albs are their victims too? They're controlled by the Elexitors? Well, we will see if that is true once the hybrid and the Elexitors are gone. Until then, they are the enemy.
What do you know about the Elexitors?
What we know, we've learned from prisoners. That means I know who you are, Commander Jax. We learned recently it was you who had crashed. I know too that your father Wardek didn't leave Zakor under orders. He fled to Abessa.
Wardek, I've received reports of problems with the production of ELEX in Edan.
Yes, the converter there is inactive. It went offline hours ago.
A technical malfunction should have been repaired by now.
This is more than a malfunction. I think the Berserkers have attacked the converter. I suspect it has been overrun.
The hybrid would have seen that.
Then speak to the hybrid, Parsec. I'm telling you what I know.
You don't speak to the hybrid unless you are summoned.
Then get yourself summoned. We need to know what's going on and why he has withdrawn. We cannot implement the will of the hybrid if he doesn't tell us what it is, or if we lose any more converters.
Are you questioning the hybrid? Whatever has happened to the converter must be his will. It is not our place to question his ways. It is our duty to serve his will. You and your sons.
We know our place, Parsec. We serve the hybrid.
It sounds like he too has enemies in the Ice Palace.
That makes no sense.
Wardek left without an escort. There are Alb forces searching for him. We've captured some of them. Wardek has joined the Separatists in Abessa. I see I know more about your own people than you do.
If you know so much, then you can tell me who shot my raider down.
Until you told me different, I had assumed it was mechanical trouble. If we could shoot Alb raiders down, we'd do it more often. What I can tell you is it wasn't us. You might have been flying over Idan, but no berserker caused your crash.
Then was it the Separatists?
Near Goliath? That's unlikely. From what you've told me, I'd say it was from your own people.
No Alb would dare. I was on a mission ordered directly by the hybrid.
Ha! Albs kill each other all the time. Fail a mission and you're executed. Run and you're shot in the back. Or in your case, Calyx came to have you executed. Yes, I had heard that too.
Calyx serves the hybrid. He was following the directive. Fail a mission and die.
And, had you failed? Certainly your raider crashed, but you were in Idan. Your mission had only just started. It sounds more like someone wanted it stopped.
No Alb can refuse an order from the hybrid.
Wardek has fled. Calyx was answering orders. If you ask me, you should be looking to the actions of Zardom.
If I am to help you reach the Ice Palace, I need help repairing an Alb raider.
An Alb raider would definitely be an asset. How badly damaged is it?
It won't fly right now, but if I had access to spares, I could get it to fly again.
Well, you won't find stockpiles of Alb spares around here.
The Albs aren't the only ones killing people. The free people kill Albs and they kill each other.
True, but we've made peace before. And we might find it again by coming together to fight the Albs. The fate of all the free people is linked. If Ulbricht launches his offensive against the Albs and the clerics fail, then the Albs will conquer Ignadon and take control of all the ELEX there. That will damn us as sure as the Albs defeating us here. But that is your choice. You know the task you have been set. If you want my help, you must shut down those converters.
What are you going to do?
That is none of your business. You have your task, I have mine. Succeed in yours, and perhaps I will tell you more of my plans. Until then,
Trust must be earned.
I hope you are what you say you are. Come to me when you have something to report.
Do you really believe you can transmute all of the ELEX on Magellan at once?
Removing ELEX from this world is our best hope, but it is far from simple to achieve.
Ulbricht's offensive against the Albs in Ignadon was a success.
A success is too optimistic. It has delayed the Albs, not defeated them. Still, it is the first good news I've heard from Ignadon. Now, it falls to us to cause the Albs another setback. I must finish my work before it is too late. You've made progress. But the Albs must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. And you must be ready to deliver on your promise to reach the hybrid. Then you will have earned my trust. Return to me when you have more to report.
I think I know how to find the guy behind these wanted posters.
Let's hear it.
Whoever it is isn't in the desert. They're not in Tavar. What I'm hearing are stories about some cleric, a guy called Walter.
What stories?
Just that he has a grudge. I need more details.
Why is a cleric going to these lengths to see you dead?
Hey, it's not a problem I have with clerics, okay? Just this one for some reason. That's what I'm trying to find out. I've heard he might be in South Ignadon. He's staying clear of the Hort somewhere near the border with Tavar. We should find him.
I wish we had more time to spend here. Maybe after it's all over.
I found a replacement reactor coil for the Raider.
Hey, yeah, that'll do it. That is a miracle right there. Right, I'll get to work and install it now.
Some of them have taken to wearing the clothing of the free people. Why did they turn against the directive?
Their unit was cut off from their ELEX rations. They developed emotions.
They grew weak. Once their ELEX rations were restored, they should have seen the truth of that. Instead, they killed their own kind and ran. I want to know if they had help in escaping.
Whatever the cause, this isn't isolated. Several groups of separatists have broken from our ranks recently.
Separatists? You mean traitors. Do you think someone could be deliberately tampering with the ELEX rations? We should send word to all units. Any signs of emotion must be reported immediately. We will remain vigilant to the enemy within, as well as without.
So speaks a true Alb. I am proud of you both. Your strength, your commitment to the cause, they are known throughout Zakor.
We will bring you only honor, Father. The directive stands above all.
Duty and honor stand above all. Without them, we are nothing.
There is one thing that's worrying me about the Raider.
What is it?
Well, no. I'll tell you when I'm sure. I need some more time to check it over, all right? There's so much to fix around here. Fucking heaven in a junkyard.
I think I've met this cleric, Walter. He's in southern Ignadon.
Oh yeah? Then it's time to find him.
Let's go to Walter. We should find out if he is behind this.
Then we're going to South Ignadon. Well, here we are now. All we need to do is find Walter.
Then let's get started.
You really want to comb through the entire area looking for him? Yeah, I suppose that's the only way if I want this over. All right, let's get started. I've scored some decent loot from these ruins, but you have to search for stuff.
Tell me something about your cleric friend.
It seems that he's got a long memory and a weird sense of justice. Him and his friends attacked me. I just happened to be the better shot.
So, these contracts were taken out as revenge for the death of his friends.
Maybe. It's the best guess we've got. But it's still a guess for now.
That didn't work. That's not any use to me now. I'm in.
We shouldn't spend the night in these ruins. My little brother and I stayed in a house like this once. There was a leak from one of the hoses, and the whole place caught fire. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
No, he found me. Look, listen, I have to go.
It seems Walter has something better to do than talk to me.
Hey, man, back here. He's making a run.
Yes, I have work to do, okay? Yes.
I think we had better be careful here.
So this is your hiding place?
If I just ignore you, will you go away?
You can try closing your eyes and wishing, but I'll still be here when you open your eyes.
Oh, shit.
So, you're the one who took out the contract on Ray and sent those bounty hunters after him.
Listen, I can give you shards. Just leave me alone.
You didn't leave me alone, did you? I've had to live in fear of my life, you scrag-ass skin flap.
Just tell me what you want and leave me alone.
Let's start with you telling me why you took that contract out on Ray.
You're working for that son of a bitch? Why don't you ask him why I did it?
All right. Maybe I'll ask him. Give me the rest of the contracts you've got left, and we'll forget about this.
You will? Okay, yes, here, take...
So this is your hiding place?
If I just ignore you, will you go away?
Let's start with you telling... You're going to pay for taking out those contracts.
Oh, no, please.
I can't leave you alive. For all I know, you will send someone after my head.
You bastards! I hope you're rotten hell!
We're doing great. Hey, what are you doing? Ow!
It looks like Walter was behind this. He had a whole pile of contracts.
A whole pile? You mean he might have contracted more outlaws, not just Jackson's old crew?
No one else has been looking for you. Maybe Wyatt had the only set. Wasn't there something about midnight and entrance gate on the hit contract?
So?
Wyatt is to meet anyone claiming to have completed the job outside the fort at the planned meeting point.
Shit, of course. That all makes sense now. You clerics really can't get a bug out of your ass if one's crawled up there, can you? We still haven't found all the copies of the contract. Yeah, let's hope we find the rest before someone tries to collect on it.
What did you do to end up with Walter putting a contract out on you?
Nothing. I was out scavenging when I found a fighting behemoth out near the fort. It had been injured and dragged itself away to die. There's a lot of good meat on those things. I was partway through butchering it when some clerics arrived with the same idea. We could have shared it, but they wanted the whole thing. They opened up on me. I ran for it, but not before I'd booby-trapped the behemoth. It killed all but one of them. He escaped. I guess that was Walter. I guess that's why he's so pissed. I told some people at the fort what had happened. I guess he must have paid people off to find out who I was. Then he took out those contracts. Well, his plan almost worked.
We still haven't found every copy of the contract.
Well, we're finding them, and without you, I'd be dead already. Thanks for your help. I wish my brother could see the dome here. He always loved this sort of stuff. So, that creature's down to me, is it? What? That creature's down to me, is it?
I know where Ray is.
Yeah? Come on then, spit it out.
First tell me what the information's worth.
Ah, so you have found him. Well, if you found him, that means I can. So forget it. Deal's off. I'll track him down myself. Well, I guess that's my questions answered. Ray, you old son of a bitch. I was starting to think you weren't still alive.
You know, I am sort of surprised about that myself.
Well, here he is. Large as life and right in front of me. I guess this means we really do have ourselves a problem now, don't we? I still want the shards for the contract, or for Ray's hide. So, are you gonna pay me, or am I gonna have to claim on the contract?
State.
Of course.
First tell me.
Ah, so you have found him. I'll try.
So you've got one of these contracts.
You know about them, do you? Well, yes, I've got one. And I'm gonna claim the reward for it.
Give me the contract, or I'll kill you.
Now you wanna get killed for that, idiot?
You'll regret that.
The contract taken out on Ray. 5 sheets from a set of 10. It looks like there are already 5 in circulation. Follow me.
Okay.
He fought hard.
He was a brave man when I knew him.
That's all the copies of the contract.
You saved my neck. I mean, from some guy I met to the person who saved my life. How about that?
A guy you found and left for dead after looting his corpse.
Yeah, funny old world, isn't it? But what comes around? You earned me shards, so here, your turn.
Where did you get those from?
You know, ELEX turns up when you need it. No need to get stressed. And thanks again, friend. Yeah, I mean that. Friend.
You should go back to Origin.
Of course.
Well, that's one view of it.
I'm certain of it.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
No, I won't accept that.
You aren't the first to tell me that.
Damn it.
They're only saying that to keep control of you.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
You aren't the first to tell me that.
Damn it.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
I'm certain of it.
You aren't the first to tell me that.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
Those animals are just getting more and more dangerous.
It can't continue like this, right?
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
I'm certain of it.
You aren't the first to tell me that.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
It can't continue like this, right?
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
How many people have we lost? And you still think that? You're an idiot.
Well, that's one view of it.
It can't continue like this, right?
They're only saying that to keep control of you.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
I'm certain of it.
All you'll find in Zakor is death and misery.
Listen to your orders. Do your duty.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that no matter what they say.
Just watch out for those damned albs. There's still some of them out there.
They're only saying that to keep control of you.
How many people have we lost? And you still think that? You're an idiot.
She took that secret to the grave.
I'm certain of it.
Those converters, the lives they've destroyed, and for what?
The people up there will take care of it.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
Just watch out for those damned albs. There's still some of them out there.
Those animals are just getting more and more dangerous.
No. I won't accept that.
ELEX. They'll do anything for it.
That isn't going to work. What good? What good?
Yeah.
What good's it?
Yeah.
What good's it?
Yeah.
What goods have you?
Yeah.
See you later.
There's so much to fix.
I've discovered Zardom's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardom carefully.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause. But perhaps your father can convince you. He has been waiting to speak to you since you arrived in Abessa.
The pilgrim Thorold is key to the fight against the hybrid.
Then there is another who will fight to take control of Zakor.
I don't think Thorold has any interest in taking the throne in the Ice Palace. He's seeking to defend Idan.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people have their own agendas.
As do you.
Yes, but mine is clear. As are the results of my actions. You cannot say the same of others. Offer people power, and they will take it. That includes the Pilgrim. The survival of our people matters above all else. I told you, speak to Sestak.
Father?
Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking ELEX too?
I am trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of ELEX withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of ELEX when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
That the free people are capable of resisting the Alps. We are told we are superior, but the Alps have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move, and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek in Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Alps? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
You summoned me, Master?
Calax, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Calax? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Calax. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
Where is Calax now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Alps being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Alps took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That, I don't know.
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about my brother, Calyx?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he's planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Alexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
What about the First Alexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But why would another Alb communicate with an exile?
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
You served the directive to obtain all ELEX for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of ELEX? All those were key to the Alb people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for ELEX. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of ELEX. No Alb, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No, my loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine. Listen to your inner voice, my son. Know your strength.
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Now where is Zardom? Wherever he is, this gives me a good chance to look through his things. Contact details for Ray. Research indicates he is capable of making the shot needed to hit the thruster on an Alb raider. Zardom used Ray to shoot down my raider. Ray. I am interested to hear what excuse he gives me this time.
Hey, I have to talk to you.
Yes.
There are Alb fighting machines in Abessa.
Are you sure?
I haven't seen them myself, but that's what the reports are saying. I'd say the Albs are about to march over the pass in the central mountains of Abessa.
In Abessa?
Yes, we should look into it.
Since when were you interested in Abessa? I thought it was only Tavar you cared about.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I've started listening to you. Maybe fighting for Abessa can help save Tavar.
Really? What do you know about this fight?
I know Alexander Parsec is leading the Albs.
So, this new belief in the free people is really about facing off against Alexander Parsec.
Maybe it's about both.
Maybe it's about both. We should find Parsec soon. If he comes through the pass, then he must want to attack Origin. And that means I'll lose my base.
Then let's get there and kill the bastard. Sound like a plan?
The same day in, day out.
Yeah, well, they say this sort of thing, but what does it really mean?
He's a total ass, and that's the end of it.
I hope they can all come together.
Well, there's what people say, and I have things to do.
Those Alps caught us off guard. I thought we were gonna lose the camp then. Do you think they will return in force and overrun us?
No. Those combat mechs were under the command of just one Alexander. He won't tell the others about us until he has been successful in his mission. Otherwise, he'd have to admit his failure.
So, we might be safe?
Yes. For now. Finish your work. We have a lot to do.
Yeah. If I needed a hurry up, that was it.
See you later.
What? What is the situation here?
Many people have fled into the forests of Edan. More and more Alb separatists are showing up on the road connecting the desert of Tavar and Edan.
Yes, I saw them. But they are just patrolling there. They are interested in their survival, not in fighting the free people.
People run from them because they are still Albs. Even if their goals may have changed, they are still Albs. And we'd better stay low.
You're right. We should stop Alexander Parsec before he finds us.
Then let's make it quick. Time is running out.
So, my scouts did report the truth. You don't know how much running around I've had to do to get here. The whole of Zakor must have heard the rumors about you by now. Jax, back from the dead.
Yes. It looks like you could get yourself the whole reward for my capture, Parsec.
Reward? We work for duty, not reward. You've picked up the habits and speech of the free people, Jax.
Send your machines away, and I will tell you the whole story at my camp.
Very interesting. I'll have to refuse your offer. Your little camp won't offer much hospitality now. The machines I send certainly won't leave much left over.
Well, this guy's an asshole. Who is he?
He's an Alexander, servant to Tarek, slave to the hybrid. But you shouldn't underestimate him.
You should listen to him.
Yeah, I've never really done that. I'll crush you! Now that one hurt.
So, happy we're taking action now?
That's a start. Come on, you were the one who got me into this. You must want to finish it.
What's the rush?
You told me all of Magalan was in danger. Isn't that enough?
And you were someone who only cared about Tavar. Why the change?
You wanted to sell me a cause, you've sold it.
Just like that?
What's the matter with you? Can't you be happy with that? I believe in the free people. I want to stop the Albs.
What? You want them to trip over your corpse? Because you being dead isn't going to stop them. You need to be alive to stop them.
What the fuck would you know about being alive?
What's going on here? What aren't you telling me?
What are you going on about? I only take the same risks as you.
I fight to win. You don't seem to care about dying.
That's crazy. Why would I not care? Fuck you, I know more about living than you do. Fuck it. Okay, yeah. You should know. I have Grey Death.
Grey Death? Are you sure?
No, I'm making it up. One thing I've heard makes a girl more attractive is the rumor she's got Grey Death. I've got it. It's terminal. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
You're giving up?
Do you know anyone who has survived it? So I might as well do something that makes a difference. I might as well do something before this thing kills me. So either you help me and we kill Parsec, or you let me do it my way.
There are legends that speak of a cure.
Legends? Legends?
There must be some truth to them.
So what? You think I should spend my days checking the Cleric's archives for legends instead of being out here fighting? What if I die without finding an answer?
What if you buy yourself another 40 years?
It's fantasy.
So was coming here. You didn't believe this would make a difference. Stay with me. Keep looking for kicks if you want, and I'll find you a cure in the Cleric's archives. There has to be a clue somewhere in the Horde.
Do what you want.
Just don't get killed while I'm getting you a cure.
You're a believer, aren't you? You came out of nowhere, just drifting around the wilderness, and now you believe you can save all Magalan. Someday you're gonna tell me the whole story.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
Study and duty are the foundation of faith.
This is a place of study. Be respectful.
Quiet, please. This is a place of study.
Here. Treatments for Gray Death. This book gives me instructions on how to make a remedy for the disease from gas umble and gray cabbage. Now I need a book on plants that will tell me where to find these ingredients. A book on the plants of Magalan, their structures, life cycles, and habitats. Maybe this is what I need. Here. Gas umble usually grows in shady, heavily overgrown low areas. And here is gray cabbage, usually be found on grassy hills in the highlands. Okay, now I know where to look for the ingredients. That's the ingredients, but it will take an experienced healer to make the cure.
What a fucking wreck. I bet this place contained some premium salvage at one point.
There. This is the gas sample I needed.
it's good to see you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Haha, fight!
There. That's the great cabbage I need for the cure.
Check the supplies. Be ready in case they return.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
The most impressive pigsty in Edan. I bet there's a warlord squatting in there somewhere.
I met Thorold. He wasn't exactly communicative.
You met him? Well, then you are truly honored. He might not be a man of many words. That is because he is focused on his task. If he didn't wish to talk, it is because of the work he is undertaking. You must judge the man by his achievements. When he has completed his retreat, I am certain you will understand what our world owes him. Tasks, promotions, whatever it is, now is not a good time.
Go play with your tech somewhere else. It's forbidden here.
I have instructions for a potion that will cure Great Death.
Really? I've heard something about that, but I have never seen the recipe.
If I bring you the ingredients, can you make it?
Well, it depends on the processes required, but it would be my duty to try.
I'll bring you the ingredients. I have the ingredients to make the cure for the Great Death.
And I presume you have a sufferer in mind, which means there is no time to waste. I will prepare the medicine now. You can wait if you like. It won't take long. Here, your potion. I would be interested to know if it works.
You don't think it will?
Oh, I'd give it a high probability of success. At least 70%. The potion has all the right characteristics, but without patience and study, I can't be certain of its effectiveness.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you for the instructions. They are sure to come in handy in the future.
Here, I have something for you. A potion.
What? What potion? What's it for?
You know what it's for.
Some raptor shit from the Cleric's archives? And now you expect me to swallow this raptor shit?
It's a cure. Get it down your neck and stop complaining.
It even smells like raptor shit.
Drink it.
You drink it.
I'm not the one who's ill.
You really think this is a cure? What happens when it doesn't work? Then will you leave me alone?
Then we'll kick the ass of anyone left in Zakor.
Right. Piss off. Let me think about this in peace. What exactly is your game? What is it you want?
I've told you that.
Magalan, Albs, blah, blah. But what the fuck is it that you really want?
What started this?
You started this. You turned up. You went through those fights. You dragged me out of Tavar.
I didn't drag you anywhere.
So why pick me?
You planned the attack on the fort. You survived everything in Tavar. You're not completely insane.
And Magalan and Albs and blah and blah. Fuck, I thought I had layers, but talking to you is like dropping words into the comet's crater.
Have I done something to piss you off?
If you'd pissed me off, I wouldn't be here. If you'd really pissed me off, you wouldn't be here. But you do piss me off. I've met your type before, and they try to get close to me to get close to my brother. Or because they think I'm some sort of trophy fuck. So cut the Magalan stuff and tell me what you really want.
Forget the Alps. It's really about your ass. I'm bringing the free people together because of your ass.
Right, okay. Well, don't think I came along because of your ass. It's a 7 at best. Maybe 8 in a good light. Right. Well, stop staring at me and let's get on with this, asshole. Shit, that was pretty good.
What are you doing with that technology? Take it to the pit.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Really? You're taking me into the Berserker's hometown?
You have a problem with that?
I thought we'd go somewhere more romantic, like Zakor. But no, don't worry. I can deal with these tree-hugging motherfuckers.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
Fucking brute is looking for trouble! Let's finish them! Now this is a place we can have some fun. Now this is a place we can have some fun.
I'm in. Too easy. You should go back to Origin.
Yeah.
Commander, my assessment is that this will assist your mission.
Yes, thanks, you four. About these components you need.
Yes?
I have the sensor module.
Then we are a step closer. The cleric who sent me to do this will be pleased.
So, you're a cleric?
Me? I am a... what's the word? An advocate.
So we'll need to take these components back to Ignadon?
Perhaps. Or to Tavar. It's all very secret. But I can locate the cleric that sent me. When our mission is complete, I can give you the coordinates. But please remember, this is a secret mission. It was a legate from the Hort that sent me, and he is very knowledgeable. It is my honor and my duty to serve him.
Serve him?
Serve and assist. It is Cal Ern who we serve, and the legate is his voice to me. I must follow his instructions. In Cal Ern we trust.
Sure, if you say so.
Oh, yes. In Cal Ern we trust. All clerics believe in Cal Ern. You must speak to my legate. I must follow his instructions. He is a cleric legate from the Hort Monastery.
Sure, whatever you say. I think you should have the full set of the components you were searching for.
I agree. We should deliver them. I found these on our journey. You can put them to whatever use you see fit. Do you want the location? Are you ready to deliver the components?
Ignadon. We must go to Ignadon.
You've sensed more ELEX?
Yeah, we should go there. Now, as soon as possible.
Go where in Ignadon?
I'll find it when I'm close.
Follow me.
Yeah, sure. Fuck this place. Let's find some action.
You should go back.
All right.
Let's take a look at the ELEX deposit in Ignadon.
Good. Good, thank you. The crater. This is where the comet struck, where ELEX first appeared on Magellan. The impact sent it high into the atmosphere and spread it across the world.
And today, the factions are gathering it back up.
Well, there's still enough here for us to examine. We should begin. You did well. We know where we have to go. I'll follow you this time. It's somewhere up ahead of us. We're close now.
Look out!
Here, it's here. Give me space, and I'll see what I can find.
What happened?
I think... It's all right. It's all right. I'm back. I'm with you.
Were you able to feel anything this time?
Yes. The ELEX is... It is more than just energy. It has purpose.
What are you talking about?
The ELEX was meant to change us. Meant to change our planet. It didn't come here by accident.
ELEX came here on the comet.
I know, but I can feel it. It has purpose. It almost has reason.
You think it's alive?
I know. It sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm still trying to understand it myself, but I'm sure that ELEX was sent here to change things. Please don't disturb me. I need to focus.
Sent here by who?
I don't know. I can only tell you what I sensed from the ELEX. But whatever ELEX's purpose is, it isn't over. The power it must have taken to make this. And now we all depend on it for magic, for technology, for power? The whole planet is dependent on it.
The Alps think ELEX is the key to the next step in evolution.
I know. I always assumed it was about magic, or just an excuse for their belief that they were superior. But I think the ELEX wants to change us. The question is, why?
Can you figure this out?
No, not yet anyway. Maybe with more study I can learn more.
But whatever purpose it has, the free people will be less able to resist it while they are divided into all these factions.
We should go on. I won't learn any more here.
Sounds like you've learned a lot. Question is, what does any of it mean? About the side effects of ELEX.
Yeah?
Here, I have some mana for you.
Thank you.
Do you think you could find out more from the ELEX?
Not right now. Getting close to it, inside what it is projecting, it would be easy to get swept away. I've learned more than I imagined I would. I almost wish I hadn't. Knowing what I know now, it makes me feel powerless.
With all your magic?
Don't you see? Whatever ELEX is, something must have created it. Whatever my powers are, they aren't close to that. Whatever powers I have that you have, we owe to ELEX. ELEX created us. And I don't know if it is serving us, or we are serving it. How can you not be afraid of that? That was great.
You don't have to face it alone. Whatever this is, we can fight it. Together.
I can't decide that now. Thank you for your help. I know now that what I felt, what I have been feeling, was real. I just need some time to think what that means for us all. But whatever comes next, I know I couldn't have got here without you.
You should go back to Origin.
Very well.
Jackals. If outlaws were to come back to life as animals, this is what they'd be.
Ray, there is something you should have told me. Now is the time.
Okay, that tone is telling me something is wrong. Are you going to give me a clue?
Zardom.
Zardom? Zardom?
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, yeah. The shit with your raider, yeah? I'm sorry. I was the guy that shot you out of the sky. I should have told you earlier, but you were so pissed about your armor, I thought, well, you'll probably kill me if I did.
Why did you do it?
I had no choice. Please, listen to me.
You didn't give me a choice. You tried to kill me, you asshole.
Yeah, I know, but listen.
You should go back to...
Okay.
I should...
I'm listening.
It wasn't personal. Not from me. I took a job. A strange one. I didn't know who was hiring me. I was told to aim at the port on your radar. They gave me that information. I mean, at that point, you were just another owl. Now I know you, and I know you're more than that. And I didn't even get paid. He threatened me. He has my brother, Tom. He said he would kill him if I didn't help. He still has him.
He took your brother?
Yeah. I didn't know you. You were my enemy. And Zardom, he was gonna kill my brother. You have to understand that.
I do.
I couldn't tell you because of that. He is still threatening him.
Now I understand the note I read about changing a person into a jackal.
What? What are you talking about?
I think Zardom turned your brother into a jackal. He's among us, hiding in plain sight.
But, are you sure? You could be wrong. He could be lying.
We'll know for certain if we can find him.
But, how can we find Tom?
Where is Zardom now?
I don't know. I really don't. My guess is that he's gone back to the Ice Palace. I mean, why else would he try and kill you? It has to do with Zakor, right?
You have a point. I think I know where your brother is.
What? Where? Tell me.
There's a friendly jackal at Origin. I think that jackal is your brother.
What? We should go there now. We have to help him.
Yes, and I think I know how. In your contract with Zardom, I found the magical trigger that Zardom planted in your brother to turn him back.
Okay, but hurry up before someone accidentally shoots Tom. Jackals. If outlaws were to come back to life as animals, this is what they'd be.
Come here, boy. We're going to get you out of here. Orion.
What? Ray? Is that you?
Slow down. You're still a little dazed after what you went through.
What happened? The last thing I knew was that Alexander.
Zardom. He transformed you into a jackal. But you're back now. You don't have an urge to scratch your ear with your foot, do you?
I can't remember what happened.
It's all right. The important thing is you are back again. Just sit down. You'll be fine, all right? You, of all people, got him back. After everything. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
When did you realize that Jackal was my brother?
Obviously, I found out just in time.
Yeah, and I can't thank you enough for that. Oh, what have I done? Why did I deal with Zardom? All of this. You have to understand, I didn't know you, and now my brother?
You'd better be talking about Zardom.
Of course. You tried to help me. And I will pay off my debt to you, to the last shard, to the last drop of blood, I promise you. We still have a lot to do, so get your head straight and let's get on with it.
Sorry, you should talk to someone else. I can't help you right now.
I have to get my thoughts together. My mind's still a bit of a mess.
Yes. Let's find your legate.
Good. Here are the coordinates. These components are important. We should deliver them quickly.
Oh, look who's here.
I've completed my work and brought you the pieces you require.
As I knew you would.
Have I completed my task?
Yes, Falk. Your work on this task is complete. It is time I told you something important.
I am ready to hear Kalan's words.
I thought you were traveling by order of a legate.
I was. I will hear Kalan's words. 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 Words.
What is wrong with him?
Isn't he a wonderful creature? He is my greatest invention, the pride of creation.
You created him?
Of course. He's my masterpiece. And with the components you've brought me, I will finish his upgrades.
What upgrades?
I will install these parts and make him better than before.
So, he's a robot?
Oh, much more than that. I am thankful to you for bringing him back. He has obviously chosen you as his companion. A friend. He gets more human every day. Of course, that is part of his programming. Wait here, and I will finish up with my work.
Falk?
Initializing.
Is he all right?
You are beginning a new stage of evolution now. Go with your new friend. Learn about yourself. Your new routines should help you access the data that tells you what you are. Take good care of him, won't you?
Follow me.
Of course.
About Falk. Why did you build him?
Isn't it obvious? In a war, we need an army that doubles our fighting strength, but without the human cost. I mean, we have weapons, fighting machines, bots, but we still need a human presence. Replace those humans with a machine that thinks like you and me. And we can have war without casualties. We can secure Magalan for the future without the loss of lives.
A robot should come in useful.
Well, I hope so, because right now I don't have the parts to build more of them. I mean, the plan is to build more, but we'll have to build the right machines for mass production. Still, as long as he learns and I can collect his experiences, the aim was to test him to destruction. The finished production model comes next. I'll refine that based on what Falk learns.
Tested to destruction?
Is that not the definition of human life? Born, collect experience, tested to destruction.
Life is a prison, and we all serve our time.
How are you feeling?
My systems appear to be functioning correctly. I feel strong.
You didn't know that you're a machine?
No. I was aware of discrepancies in my behavior. Emotions, for instance. I don't experience them as others do. But I had observed that many people suffer from such issues. Though I do wonder if my reaction to this revelation is lacking in emotion. Or feeling something I must learn.
What do you think about your creator?
He is a genius, if a little peculiar in personality. I will admit that it was highly unsatisfactory not to have understood my true nature. I am pleased that I now do understand what I am. I hope I will function well. I cannot see how this revelation should impair me. On the contrary, I think being more informed should improve my capabilities.
I hope so. How are you doing, Falk?
Thank you. I'm starting to understand Magdalene much more clearly now. The Alves are the enemy. People must take care that they're not overrun and fed into their converters. That was remarkable.
Life is a...
The survival of our people matters above all else.
Listen to your inner voice, my son. Know your strength.
The old world is truly fascinating.
The converters you wanted destroyed. The converter in West Zakor is still in operation. It's the most heavily guarded. The Alves are still fueling their converter in East Zakor.
Then you know what you must do next. We have little to discuss until those converters are silent.
You were right. Zardom was behind the attack on my raider.
You were betrayed by your own. What will you do now you know Zardom was responsible for the attack?
Nothing, until I can find him. He's disappeared.
Sadly, I doubt that means he's dead. His disappearance must be part of his plan, whatever that may be. Good. What else can you report?
My raider is almost ready. The mechanic is preparing to bring the reactor online.
Good. It could prove useful.
Then are you going to tell me your plans?
Get the raider finished. We need everything complete before I will share my plans with you. You've made progress. But the Albs must lose all their influence on the lands of the free people. And you must be ready to deliver on your promise to reach the hybrid. Then you will have earned my trust. Return to me when you have more to report.
You should go back to Origin.
Yes,